Hello everyone, in this video today I will shortly introduce you about Cartesian plane. So Cartesian plane is two-dimensional coordinate plane formed by the intersection of two perpendicular lines. Calling they are perpendicular because the intersection point of the line create a 90-degree angle. So in the Cartesian plane, the horizontal line we call it the x-axis. And the vertical line over here, we call it a y-axis. Looking at the x-axis from left to right, it's running from negative into positive. So on the right hand side of x-axis, it will be the positive value, and on the left hand side, it would be the negative value. In the other way, looking at the y-axis from down to up, it's running from negative until positive. So the negative value of the coordinate word under x-axis and the positive value of the y coordinates will be above the x-axis. And in the Cartesian plane, the point as width, the x-coordinate and the x-axis and y-axis intersect, we call it the origin. And the origin represented by an ordered pair of the coordinate 0, 0. In the other hand, the Cartesian plane is divided into 4 quadrants. Quadrant number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I will represent by the number 1, 2, 3, 4. So first quadrant on the first top right, it have the x value positive and the y value positive. The second quadrant on the top left, it have the x value negative and the y value positive. The third quadrant on the bottom left, it have the x negative and y coordinate negative as well. And the last one, fourth quadrant on the bottom right, have the x coordinate positive and y coordinates negative. So in the Cartesian plane, a pair of coordinates will represent in the form x, y. X represent for x coordinate, and y represent y coordinate. For example, I have the point 2, 1. So I can see that both x and y here, they are positive. So I will working on the first quadrant of the Cartesian plane. X coordinate 2, y coordinate 1, creating the intersection point. I call it the point A bracket 2, 1. That's how you plot a point on the Cartesian plane. Now let's looking at the following example and figure it out the coordinates of the following first. Firstly, we have to determine that one is x-axis, that one is y-axis. The middle one, the one in the middle here is origin 0, 0. So that one is on the first quadrant. Both x and y is positive. Now looking at the tomato here, it is 2 units on the vertical line, x equal to, and 2 units on the horizontal line and 2 units on the vertical line. It is 2, 2. The beetroot next to that, it is 3 units on the vertical one and 4 units on the vertical one. So 3, 4. Some people confuse between 3, 4 and 4, 3. So talking about 4, 3 is mean that 4 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. Looking at 4 on the x-axis, 3 on the y-axis, they are this point. So 3, 4 and 4, 3 that are totally different. Looking at the rest, pineapple, looking at here, 5 over there, 2 over there, so 5, 2. Pomegranate over here, 7 horizontal, 3 vertical, 7, 3. The next one for me is like a page. It is 8 on the horizontal and 1 on the vertical. 8, 1. Moving up to broccoli, 9 on horizontal and 5 on the vertical. 9, 5. Moving up. Ooh, I have watermelon here. It is 2 horizontal, 7 vertical, 2, 7. The one on the top, eggplant. I always go in with horizontal first. 1 in the horizontal and 10 in the vertical. 1, 10. So, to find the coordinate of the point firstly from that point, you create a perpendicular to the horizontal line. It cut as unit 5, so it should be 5 first. And create a perpendicular to vertical line. It cuts through 6, so 5, 6. So step 1, determine point. Step 2, draw perpendicular line toward x-axis first. Step number 3, draw perpendicular line toward y-axis. And step number 4, put them in the form x, y. Remember, x go first. Back to the word here, apple. Step number 1, determine the point. Draw a perpendicular line to the horizontal. 4, and draw a line to the vertical. 9, 4, 9. Strawberry, my favorite fruit. 6 on the horizontal and 8 on the vertical. 6, 8. Chili, 8 on the horizontal and 9 on the vertical. 8, 9. And the last one, mango, 9 on the horizontal and 7 on the vertical. 9, 7. Yep, and mango, that is the last part of video today. Thank you everyone.